Hey, what is going on everybody, my name's Ash and welcome to another episode of Taming Tevez. If you do enjoy the video, please drop a like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you'd like to check out any social media links or links to the previous episodes, they'll be down in the description below. So as you can see, we've made some decent progress through this series and we're currently around the halfway point mark from here, and we hope to accelerate that growth in this episode and bring this series towards its conclusion. But we're going to move straight on into our first game, as we're going to be coming up against an opponent who's got a very interesting team, very low chemistry, but he does have a front three of Leicester players that are all on full chemistry, and he also has the current in-form man Jamie Vardy, not in form in the game but in form in real life. But we get an opportunity early on. Carlos Tevez taking the ball down in the wide area, looking to try and find space to cut inside. He eventually takes it in towards the box and looks to get his shot off, and it's well saved by the keeper, tipping it out for a corner. Then we get another opportunity here from a throw. We pick the ball up in the wide area, looking to play it inside, cut inside the defender and managed to get a finish shot off, but the keeper manages to save and the defender manages to scramble it away, keeping the scores at 0-0. But we continued our domination, and just before half time we get another opportunity here. Carlos Tevez managed to take it into the box from the wide area, skipping past a few defenders, and he gets his shot off, but the defender manages to make a block and the keeper gathers the loose ball. So we move on into the second half. We play it forward to Bernardetto, who manages to find space inside the box, turns past a few defenders, run past them and puts his shot into the back of the net, giving us a 1-0 lead. From this domination, my opponent suddenly came back into life and he brought Mahrez in the right mid position and looks to take on our defender, gets an opportunity to swing it in across towards the back post and manages to put it in, with Vardy making it 1-1. Then we pick up the ball for the goalkeeper, and my throw out is very poor. Tried to play it over the two strikers waiting and only managed to throw it to them and give the ball away, and they make it 2-1. But my opponent gets an opportunity to get a third goal here. Vardy running through clear, but he fails to capitalise and get his hat-trick, and Mahrez picks up the loose ball, manages to turn back, but when he cuts inside he gives it away to the defender, wins it back, and his shot trickles wide, keeping the scores at 2-1. And that's how the game did finish. So we end up losing the game, and we pick up no upgrades because our goal wasn't scored by Carlos Tevez. So that means it's going to be time to jump straight on into the second match, and we're going to be coming up against an opponent who's going to be using a 4-5-1 Serie A side with Witsel and Charisma bringing down the team chemistry, but it's still a strong side. So we get the ball early on with Carlos Tevez looking to cut inside the area. He takes the ball forward, picks it back, cuts back, has his shot, which is well saved by the keeper. It falls to Bernardetto, and his header is going to drift wide. Bernardetto is going to get another opportunity. He drives in towards the area. He's going to swing in across towards Tevez, but he gets fouled in the area and we win a penalty. Carlos Tevez is going to be the man to step up and take it from the spot, and he is going to dispatch it away, giving us a 1-0 lead. But my opponent is going to try and come back at us, and now he picks up the ball. He looks to play it back towards Evra. Evra picks up the ball. He plays it towards Gervinho. Gervinho is going to look to drive in towards the box, and when he eventually does get his shot off, it's well saved by the keeper, who tips it onto the post, and our defenders clear it away. But my opponent wasn't done there. He wanted another opportunity in the game, getting forward this time with Axel Witsel. Witsel looks to cut it back, trying to play inside the area. He does get fouled there, but he carries on going, and the keeper does well to tip it over. Into the second half we go, and we get an opportunity here with Carlos Tevez. Carlos Tevez looks to take it down into the wide areas, cuts it back as we always do, looking to drive on inside to the box, and he manages to get his shot in and make it 2-0, giving us our second upgrade of the game. And shortly after that, my opponent decided that he had had enough and decided to rage quit, giving us another 2 upgrades. That's going to bring a total of 4 upgrades, 2 for the goals by Tevez and 2 for the win and the rage quit. So we're going to move into the squad now and make those upgrades, and the first upgrade is going to be coming in the centre back position in Gandolfi with Lopez. So then we're going to move on to CDM position, replace Ronaldo, and we're going to be bringing in Biglia from Lazio. So we move on into our second game, where we're going to be coming up against a very interesting team that's full of Koreans and also Japanese players. So it's a very nice looking team, and hopefully we can do the business. But we move on into the game, and we get an early opportunity here, picking up the ball with our new upgrade Biglia, playing it into Mille. He plays it through towards Zuccolini. Zuccolini manages to turn inside the defender and gets his shot off, giving us a 1-0 lead. Then we get an opportunity from a corner where we're going to swing it in with Carlos Tevez. Tevez manages to head it past towards the keeper. Keeper palms it out and the defenders eventually scramble it away, keeping the scores at 1-0. Then my opponent gets an opportunity here, picking up the ball, playing it through to Tatanka. He looks to play it through to Habasi, who plays it through to Okazaki, and Okazaki manages to put it in the back of net, making it 1-1. So we go from being dominant to being back on level terms, and they really turn up the heat after that, getting another opportunity here, finding the ball through, getting an opportunity to turn defender, plays it back to Kagawa, and Kagawa puts it in the back of net to make it 2-1. And from there my opponent continued to apply pressure. Okazaki picking up the ball, he swings it across and the keeper does manage to punch it away, but they get to pick up the ball. Honda with some nice quick feet here, playing it towards Kagawa, he plays it back towards Honda, and the shot is well held by the goalkeeper, and we keep the scores at 2-1. But they get another opportunity here, playing the ball through towards Honda once again. He takes it towards the penalty area, they play it inside, Sanka picks up the ball and it looks to get his shot off and makes it 3-1 to my opponent. From this point forward, my opponent decided to try and push home his advantage, playing the ball inside here, eventually finding Kagawa on the overlapping run, and his shot is awesome, but the keeper does well to save it and it falls back out, but we do eventually manage to scramble it away. Then we get an opportunity, we try to play forward ourselves, give the ball away sloppily, they pick the ball back up with Okazaki, he looks for the running man, gets into open space in the wide area, looks to cut inside, and his shot is tame and the keeper does well to save it. But they continued to try and get more shots on target. Some nice work here by Okazaki, managing to find some clear space between my defenders, and the keeper does well to save once again. And that was how the game did finish. So we end up losing 3-1 and we get no upgrades from this game. So that is going to bring an end to the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, my name is Ashi, thanks for watching and goodbye.